time for another episode of What's in the Drawer? For episode 2, we're going to focus on directories and yearbooks. Technically, they're not in a drawer. They're in a cabinet. But, come on over here. We have many cabinets, many books. But right in the beginning, which is why we're starting there, we have yearbooks. We have yearbooks going back, looks like to 1916, and as recently as this year. We always get 2 copies of the yearbook sent to us at the end of the school year. So we have most of the yearbooks. There are a few years missing, but fairly complete. People are welcome to come and ask to look at the yearbooks. It's something people do fairly often. If they want, they can take out 1999. Well, what's in there? Oh my goodness, look at this. It's a baby-faced me when I was on homecoming court. And there's my friend Michelle, who had to suffer through it with me. Oh man, can you believe I was on homecoming court? We also have 2 other staff members who are in the yearbooks, but I'm not allowed to show their faces. They did not give me permission, but if you come in, I'd be happy to show you where they are. It's also important to know that if you go to our website, kaukaunalibrary.org, we have a local history page, and on that local history page, we have yearbook scans up through 1977. Anything after that we don't have because there's some copyright issues there, but up to 1977, it's all online. So you don't even have to stop in and ask for the key. You can, in the comfort of your own home, look at your senior photos and laugh at the people you graduated with and how crazy your hair was. People come in and do it all the time. You can do it from home, which is perfect right now. Alongside the yearbooks, we have city directories. And they start as far back as 1893, and they go fairly recent. I don't think they go up to current, but let's see. Pretty close, 2007. So fairly current. As an example, I will take out 1965. What makes city directories great is if you're doing family history work, there's a lot of information in here. A directory is very similar to a phone book, but it has much more than a phone book. On here, you can come in closer. My grandfather is in here. His name is George J. Schmidt. He has since passed, but he is in here. You can see his wife was Ruth. He was employed by the Thilmany Pulp and Paper Company. He lived at 315 West 8th Street. It has his phone number, and even beyond that, it has all of his children listed with their ages. I mean, that's about as thorough as it gets. So if you're doing family history and you have family who lived in Kaukauna, if you want to know what they did and who their children were, this is your one-stop shop, is the city directory. Also, a number of people ask us to do house histories. And although the best way to do a house history is to go to the Register of Deeds at Outagamie County, because you can look at the actual deeds going back to the beginning of the state of Wisconsin when the government owned the land, you can do sort of a kind of workaround with the city directories because they also have a reverse index lookup or reverse street address lookup. So if you lived at 701 Dodge Street, and you were like, I wonder who lived here in 1965. You would pick up the 1965 book, look up 701 Dodge, and you would find who lived there in that year. It's tedious because you'd have to look up every single year, but it's a workaround if you don't want to go to the county. So they're good for that too. That concludes episode number 2 of What's in the Drawer.